Freddie, I have a question for you. So when you went from California to Georgia, did you feel claustrophobic with all that green, all the trees and foliage everywhere?
I loved it.
Because some people do. I'm a Southern girl. I grew up in it. I come out here and I feel totally exposed.
Yeah, exposed. Yeah.
First thing I thought was like, man, this is what I've been missing because it's like I grew up in California.
Yeah.
Concrete jungle, buildings. And,
right.
Yeah.
Wow, trees.
Yeah, but you were from Pennsylvania. You went from Pennsylvania.
I went to Fort Benning, where he's talking about. I went from Pennsylvania in a roundabout way. Mm-hmm. That's another story. We won't get into that. But hey, Freddie, you're back. Good to have you back, bro.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Thanks for having me.
A little more, some more TDY from the NVF, National Veterans Foundation. Yeah.
That's right.
All
right, so we have Freddie Cordova here. We have Rick Seaman. Ryan over here working our soundboard. And I'm
Ryan.
Michelle Ladd. Nice to see you all again. Should we do a dedication?
Let's get it going, yeah.
Okay. It's the Coast Guard. My father-in-law, former Coast Guard rescue diver. Thank you all.
That's our dedication.
Keeping our water safe and secure.
Yes, they are. That's their job. They do it well. All right.
They do it well. All right, so today we have a short technical video we're going to show you, and then we have a very special guest. He's going to talk to us about a new technology that could potentially provide lots of jobs for vets, and we're looking forward to this.
Okay.
Okay, Ryan, if you would.
The shock came when he sailed his catamaran through the North Pacific subtropical gyre, mile after mile of floating trash. Spurred into action, he returned 2 years later to conduct a high-sea survey. It wasn't just the big stuff he was pulling out of the oceans. With a fine mesh net used to collect plankton, Moore noticed the ocean was full of a confetti of plastic. Some of it broken fragments, and some of it still in pellet form, the raw materials for most plastic products. Moore says it's places like this Southern California rail yard that are the source of most of the pellets.
It's a pellet beach. This particular rail yard has more tonnage of pellets on the ground that have the potential to reach the catch basins, storm drains, rivers, and oceans than any place else that I've surveyed.
This is the LA River where it empties into the ocean. Booms corral some of the trash that surges down the channel after a rainstorm, but much of it slips past and rides the currents for thousands of miles. A plastic plume that is transforming the ocean in ways that are unmistakable.
We can't keep going on the way we've been going, destroying our oceans and waterways, because all water is connected. We have to do something about it. There are approximately 60,000 storm drains in the city of LA. Each one of them is feeding our LA River and polluting it. We have found a number of things down in there: cigarette butts, needles, cups from various places, but you can imagine what's in there. We have to do something about it. We're here today to do the first of its kind installation in Southern California of the new AFU. It's an aquifer filtration unit in a storm drain for the MTA, capture 100% of all debris that goes into it, and nothing goes out to our oceans any longer. Just like a trash can. Nothing gets past it. City officials that see it, they're coming to realize that there is the need, and it's a very simple fix that this product takes care of. And as you've seen, the installation's quick, easy. There's no modification to the DI, which is the drain inlet, and we're fixing the problem. So it's one storm drain at a time. We're going to take care of this problem. Future looks promising, very promising for clean water again, everywhere, worldwide. One storm drain at a time.
All right, now let's say hello to our special guest, the man with the plan, Raymond Ledsworth.
Come on in.
Hi, Raymond. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you much. Nice to meet y'all.
Great invention.
Thank you, sir.
And it seems so simple to put into service. So why didn't they think about this years ago, before we had nation-sized islands of trash floating in the ocean?
Might be that this is just too simple for somebody else to think of. I got a very simple mind.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, we do it in our sinks, right? You got the little thing that catches the trash. It seems like common sense somehow.
Sometimes common sense doesn't work in this country.
Yeah. Yeah, well, right, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Everybody that's seen it, every engineer that's seen it up and down the state of California, Arizona, Washington, has loved the product.
You could say you're an inventor.
I'm an inventor.
You're an inventor
Yes,
with engineering capabilities.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I've always designed things, yes.
There you go. There you go.
No formally training.
And when did you come up with this idea?
2008.
2008.
Well, actually, originally 2000, and then just progressed along through the years. And 2008, I did the patent on it, and moved it along. I did a demonstration for the MTA in Southern California, and it's doing what it's supposed to do, capture the trash. But
Is the manufacture of it pretty simple too? It doesn't seem like a complicated
it's very
product.
simple. It's
Yeah.
very simple. There's no moving parts. There's only a few parts to it. There's no machinery to it, and it captures 100% of the trash.
Yeah.
And what about the whale and fish dung in the ocean?
Whale and fish dung?
Yeah.
Ryan, the whale and fish dung was here a long time before we showed up and started making a mess.
Somebody
Right?
had to ask the question.
It was you. Who else would ask that question?
Yeah,
right?
ocean can handle that.
Yeah.
Don't know if it can
Well,
handle
Raymond-
Skittles
Raymond-
wrappers.
Like Michelle was saying about your sink, has a filter, a catch drain, you know, but sometimes they get plugged up and then your sink overflows. Can that happen with your device?
This cannot happen with this device. The design of it, vertically designed the way it is, it's impossible. Plus, it also has overflow bypasses, so it's
Okay.
impossible to flood.
Right.
Well, it sounds better than the systems I've known about. Not that I'm an expert on this by any means, but it sounds better than the systems that are being attempted now.
Much better.
Right,
Much
yeah.
better.
Well, has anything been attempted up to now?
Yeah, they have different systems that haven't been attempted, but there's moving parts. They're buried, so you can't see them. And this government works a lot with out of sight, out of mind ideas.
Yeah.
Is how they work them.
Yeah.
So you really don't know if they're working or not. My idea was to put it right there, right in your face, and show you that it's working.
Right. Right.
Now you had also mentioned earlier that you think you'll be able to provide jobs for vets. What's your idea there?
I want to create a waste management for vets, and they'll be able to not only do the maintenance, but the manufacturing, the drivers, the administration. It's just going to go on and on across the country. There's going to be a million jobs.
That could be a lot of jobs. And you're going to set kind of a preference for vets
Absolutely.
and encourage them to.
I'd actually like them even to own the businesses. Is what I want to do is, like I say, waste managements.
Oh, so kind of like a franchise.
Franchise it out.
A licensee.
A licensing, yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. Now, are you in any way worried that that a city or a municipality might come in and turn the maintenance over to their city employees?
I don't have a problem with that because I've seen city employees work and they can't keep up with a vet in no way.
There you go. Well, yeah, I mean, our here in Los Angeles, we have these trash trucks.
Yeah.
Those are independent contractors.
The waste managements are independents,
Yeah.
but the ones that are doing the storm drains now, those are the large blue vacuum trucks that you see out there. Those are city trucks, and they're only doing kind of a half-ass job.
Half-ass job. Yeah. Yeah. Well, and that's what we need is get some veterans in there and
People that know how to work.
kick it hard and
Light a fire under their ass.
light a fire. You got it.
Show them how it's done.
Right. Raymond, I think this is great. Vets, keep your eye on this technology and look for this thing to start appearing in cities and counties.
Rick, is there a way we can kind of support this project? How can we pool our vets together and?
Well, here we are.
Okay.
Here it is. The word is out. The word is out, vets. Keep your eye on this. Check it out. And Raymond, thank you so much for stopping by. A great video.
Thank you, sir.
Very informational.
Pleasure.
And it puts it all in in good view here, so check out the video. And
Great. And thank y'all for joining us again on Veterans Nation. We really appreciate it. All right, time for and thank you again, Raymond, for joining us today. All right, time for the good word.
time for the good word.
Welcome
Welcome
home.
home.
I'm floating in the blimp a lot. I feel the feeling I forgot. We're swimming weightless in the wound. We're bouncing gently round the room. In a minute I'll be free, and you'll be splashing in the sea. I feel no curiosity. I see the path ahead of me. In a minute I'll be free, and you'll be splashing in the sea. We'll hear a tiny cry as the ship goes sliding by.